Good kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Back in, up to the corner, take the shot, he scores!
And now for tonight's lineups. For the Upper St. Clair Panthers, number 1, junior Ryan Junko. Number 4, freshman Felipe Mola Curry. Number 5, junior Colby Alazon. Number 7, sophomore Cody Dressler. Number 9, sophomore Hunter Hanna. Number 11, sophomore Franco D'Amico. Number 12, junior Advaya Venkatakarma. How'd I do? Not good, right? Sorry. Number 16, Landon Rauch. Number 17, senior Tom Howell. Number 19, junior Cal Solly. Number 21, junior RJ White. Number 22, senior Nate Murphy. Number 23, senior Sam Berlin. Coaches for the Panthers, Josh Ficarilli and Craig Lehman. And now for the home team, Peters Township. Number 18, sophomore Ethan Cooper. Number 10, sophomore Andre Cruikshank. Number 30, sophomore Brian Sullivan. Number 4, junior Carson Kramer. Number 22, junior Grant Blasiak. Number 14, junior Nathan Bayer. Number 20, junior Nolan Taylor. Number 9, junior TJ Fitzgerald. Number 23, senior Alex Pule. Number 21, senior Matt Kirsch. Number 25, senior Nate Lorenz. Number 6, senior Sam Kalistat. Number 13, senior Sean Sullivan. And number 24, senior Sean Warner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the singing of tonight's national anthem by Peters Township player Nolan Taylor.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. And enjoy the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cole Szymanski, and welcome to the Peters Township boys volleyball team with a great matchup against Upper St. Clair's volleyball team. Should be a good matchup for tonight. Both teams are very talented. This is the first time they're meeting this season, though. So hopefully we'll get a good matchup, and hopefully Peters will come out on top with a victory. Starting lineup for the Peters Township Indians: number 6, Sam Trolstick. 13, Sean Sullivan. Number 24, Sean Warner. Number 23, Alex Pule. This matchup's about to get underway. Both teams are mentally preparing themselves for this hard-fought battle. Carson Kramer came into the game early, and for Sean Warner. St. Clair serves it, bumped up. Good save by Upper St. Clair. Panthers, ball saved by Peters. Ball set, spike attempt, out of bounds. Sean Sullivan is going to serve for the Indians. His serve makes it over. And the Panthers hit that ball out of bounds. He was out of bounds whenever he hit the ball, so it's going to be Peters' point once again. Sullivan up with the serve. Panthers, spike attempt. Oh, it can't be saved by the Indians. St. Clair gets a point. Panthers up for the serve. Bumped up. Sullivan sets the ball. And it's going to be the Indians' ball. Chalstick subs out for Sean Warner. Kramer with the ball. Serves it. And the Panthers are just going to have to put the ball over. Set Peters up. It's blocked. Pule's spike attempt was blocked, and it's going to be the Panthers' point. Sullivan up. And it looked like the Panthers were trying to spike the ball, and he whiffed on it a little bit, and it hit Warner right in the chest and just plopped down on Peters' side. Warner. And Warner hit the ball for the third time on their side, and it did not go over the net, so Panthers' point. Sullivan up, Pule. Pule thought that ball was going to go over and just kind of let it go. But it didn't, so St. Clair's point once again. Warner. Spikes the ball out of bounds. Panthers are on a 5-point run here. And right as I say that, Peters gets the ball back. The Panthers, spike attempt, blocked by Warner. Indians serving again. Ball goes up. St. Clair spikes it out of bounds. The ball almost reached us up here. It's pretty close, but Indians with the serve again. Sets it up for the spike. Oh, it's... I thought Carson Kramer saved that ball, but he didn't, and St. Clair's point. Sullivan up. Pule with the spike. Out of bounds, St. Clair's point. St. Clair with the serve off the net. Goes up. Warner saves it. I guess he didn't save it. He cupped the ball whenever he hit it up, so St. Clair's point. Serve would have been out of bounds, but Peel saves it. If Alexander Peel just would have let that ball go out of bounds, St. Clair wouldn't have reached 10 in this first set. The fake spike was read by Warner. So Indians point, and they get the ball back. Alexander Peel serves it over. St. Clair working it around. Spike blocked, but immediately it's put back on Peters' side. And the ball was spiked over the net, and then it went right out of bounds. So Peters' point. And a miss hit there by St. Clair. Indians are just trailing by 1 point in this first set. Peel serves it over. Spiked, out of bounds. Indians point. And a little miscommunication. Oh, I'm sorry, not Indians point. I guess that ball was inbounds for Panther point. Kramer dug it. Sullivan just got to put it over. Good setup for St. Clair. Ball saved. Ball saved, but saved out of bounds. Upper St. Clair serves it over. Sullivan gives it over to Warner. Warner just gets it over the net. St. Clair working it around. Spiked. Blocked by Warner and Sullivan. And Samuel Chalstick goes back in the game for Carson Kramer. Warner serves it over. Oh. I thought the Indians had that point, but he was St. Clair player was able to recover. Spiked. Chalstick, first point of the game for him, just spikes it right over the net. Warner serving again. Dug by St. Clair, then set, spiked. Almost saved by Peel for the Indians, but was not. Kramer comes in the game for Sean Warner. Peel, set it. Set by Sullivan. Spiked, but it hits the net. And the serve is out of bounds by St. Clair. Peters is going to get the ball right back. Dug by St. Clair. Oh, one-handed tap over by Peters. Ball saved. Just pushed over by Sullivan. It's going to be inbounds. And St. Clair's coach does not seem too happy about that call. But I could see it from up here. That ball was in bounds. Spike attempt blocked by Chalstick. And Peters just tied it up in this first set. And a little misplay by St. Clair there, as the first bump was bumped way too high and redirected off the basketball hoop. and that was our camera cart that was just moved. But guess it could have been in the way of the play. So probably better safe than sorry. Spike attempt. Oh, and Sullivan and Chalstick go up for that one. I don't know who hit it over the net, but beautiful play by Peters to take the lead by 2. And that serve is out of bounds by the Indians. It's going to be St. Clair's serve. Ball's put up. That's 2 out-of-bounds serves in a row. Sullivan with the serve now. Set by St. Clair. The ball's tipped over, and Sullivan cannot get there to save it. Panthers point. And that was a hard serve by 21 from the Panthers, and Pule just tried digging it, and it hit the ceiling and came right back down. Serve, hit the net, hits the basketball hoop. They're just going to need to get it over. And Pule went up for the block, and he did block it, but it came down on the Indian side. St. Clair takes the lead right back. Oh, what a serve. The Indians are just going to need to get this ball over. That spike was inbounds. St. Clair gets another point. The Indians are looking a little frazzled here, a little discombobulated. Sullivan set. They're just going to need to get it over. St. Clair is able to recover. Spike attempt. Blocked by St. Clair. But it was blocked out of. Warner comes in the game for Chalstick. Spike attempt. Stopped by the Indians. Oh, and a nice little change-up spike on that one, and was able to slip through the hands of 2 Panther defenders for the point. Oh. And it looked like Warner was able to recover from the fake spike by St. Clair, but again, he cupped his hand around the ball. Warner up for this spike. It's saved by St. Clair. St. Clair just needs to get it over, and they do. Warner sets it up, blocked. And a mishit by the Indians, and Panthers get a point. And the Indians are going to call a timeout as they're down by 3 points. It's a 1-minute timeout. So far, both teams are looking pretty good. They've each had their own rallies, where I think the biggest rally so far has been by the Indians. By the Panthers. They were down by a significant amount early on, and they're able to come back, and now they're in the lead. And hopefully after this timeout, the Indians will be prepared. And it was looking like they were a little bit frazzled for a while, as they were just kind of their hits weren't going the way they wanted to. They were just kind of going all over the place. Their spikes were getting blocked. So hopefully now they can get back to their game. And right off the serve for St. Clair. Doesn't make it over the net. St. Clair sets the ball. Spike. Spike from out far, and it's blocked. And it was almost saved by the Indians, but that powerful spike by number 21 from the Panthers, just the Indians weren't able to take control of it. Set. Oh, a fake setup for a spike. Blocked out of bounds. Indians ball. Peel with the serve. And the ball was almost spiked over, but the St. Clair player grabbed onto the net. Peel with the serve. St. Clair trying to get some of those points. And now a player from St. Clair cupped the ball. So this game is all tied up. Peel, serve. Good dig by St. Clair. Oh, fake spike, just tapped over. Need to get it over on this one. Spike, saved by Carson Kramer. Another spike blocked by Warner. And now St. Clair is going to call a timeout as they just blew a four-point lead, I believe. I think the Upper St. Clair coach is just hoping to call a timeout, order to screw his players' heads on right, as it seemed as if Peters Township's coach did during their timeout. Hopefully, Peters Township is able to keep up these points, though. It seems a lot of things are going their way right now. Now it looks like St. Clair is just kind of running around, and their hits aren't going the way they want them to. So coming back from that timeout. Peel has the serve. It's up. Set up by St. Clair. The spike is saved. Another spike attempt. And it goes off the net. And Peters is able to come back and win the first set. That was a good first set win for Peters as they were down a number of times and were just able to rally and make up those points and gain a lead on St. Clair and then just kind of keep it. Before this second set starts, I would just like to give a congratulations to the girls basketball team. For any of the viewers at home that, that have watched some of the girls basketball games, you know that me and my good friend Brooke Hazard and I have announced a lot of the girls basketball games too. So it's great to see them win the state championship. It was well deserved, 30-0. It's pretty incredible, especially for a high school team. And just congratulations, girls. I hope you guys can do it again next year. So we're about to get underway for the start of the second set. There's about a minute left. Right now the Indians are looking pretty hot. They have a lot of momentum going into this next set. Hopefully it can carry on. And right now, I think St. Clair is just trying to make up a game plan to stop the red-hot Indians right now. And the first set was quite a game, quite a matchup. These teams are both pretty evenly skilled, and it just happened that Indians came out on top. They just outplayed them just a little bit. So we're about to start the next set. Sean Sullivan is going to start by serving the ball. That's an ace for Sean Sullivan, as St. Clair is not able to cover that one. Serves up. That would have been out of bounds, but it stopped. Blocked by Warner. Up for the spike. Blocked by Puel, but hit the net. Hit the net. St. Clair's ball. St. Clair serves it. Sullivan sets it up for Warner. Didn't get everything on that. St. Clair now up. Set twice for Puel. Spikes it. Gets it through the defenders. To tie the game up. Tie the set up at 2. St. Clair, 21, tries to spike it. I'm sorry, does spike it, and it's almost blocked, but they didn't get everything they wanted on it. And that one's blocked by St. Clair, but it was blocked out of bounds. Back on the Indian side, so point for the Indians. And it seems the St. Clair coach was giving some advice to one of the line judges. Indians sending it up, spiked, stopped by the Panthers. Spike attempt by St. Clair, but it was out of bounds. Alex Puel with the serve now. Ball set for the spike, blocked. Recovered so far. And St. Clair just needed to get the ball over. And they did. And Chalstick gets the ball over in the net and out of the reach of 21 from the Panthers. Puel serve once again. The serve's out of bounds. Ball set, Chalstick spikes it, but spikes it a little bit too high and out of bounds, so Panthers point. And the Panthers serve doesn't get over the net. Warner subs back in for Chalstick. spike is blocked, but the recovery was out of bounds and unable for Kramer to reach. Sullivan sets it up. They just get it over. Set up by the Indians now. Panther serve once again. Set up by Sullivan. And a good recovery by Werner. Set up, 23 spike there in the middle and right in between no man's land. Just need to get this one over. They do, and it's recovered by the Panthers. And the Panthers get that one over. And the Indians, another couple missed hits there, and Panthers point, and they get to serve again. Werner's spike is right through a couple St. Clair players. Indian serve, set up by St. Clair. Sean Sullivan gets his serve turn once again. Panthers set it up. Spiked and it hit off of a Indians player's foot. Little miss hit, and Pule's just gonna need to get it over, and he does. Back onto the Indian side. And Werner tried to take control of that one whenever Sullivan probably should have been the one to handle that ball. Panthers lead 9-12 in the second set. The serve is off the net. It was able to be recovered. Pule, fake spike. And Chalstick comes back in for Kramer. Werner serve. Panthers gonna have to get that one over, and they do. Oh, what a recovery. Oh, great couple recoveries by the Indians. But they're not able to finish off the job and get that point. And the Indians are able to keep that one up somehow. Maybe they can convert this time. But again, they're not able to convert on that one. And the Panthers are pretty fired up about the last couple of points. But Indians are going to have their chance to make up some ground here as that serve was out of bounds. Miscommunication by the Panthers. And a miscommunication by the Indians. Puel, spike, and it's good. Indians are down by 3. That's back on, and that bump was right back on Peters' side, and Chalstick is able to spike it right down. Puel serve. Ball is up. Panthers are going to get the ball back. Chalstick's spike was blocked. Panthers get the point again. Puel's spike goes right between a couple Panthers players. Werner's going to come in for Chalstick. Kramer serves the ball. Doug, set, spike attempt, recovered by the Indians. Indian spike, but it's blocked. And Sullivan tries putting it over, but it's also recovered by the Panthers. Puel spike, oh! Puel was pretty far back and able to put the ball in a place where no Panthers players were. That ball's blocked, but still Panthers' ball. They just get it over. Set by Sullivan, and Werner spikes that. Seems like the Indians are making up some ground here. They're only down by 1 now. And that serve was almost miscalculated, and good save by Puel. Good recovery by the Indians. Ball's tipped over, but it's out of bounds. Panthers serve, saved by Sullivan. The ball's hit over, but out. Panthers serve. Ball's dug right up. Warner spike, blocked, and they can't. And Kramer dove to try to make the recovery, but cannot. Timeout Indians. And the last time the Indians called a timeout, they're able to rally the troops a little bit and get right back into the game and then win the first set. So we're about to resume play. Hopefully the Indians are able to come back from this 4-point deficit. St. Clair serves the ball. Set by Puel. Sullivan's just going to have to get it over. He does. Set up by St. Clair. Spiked and almost recovered by the Indians. Ball served by the Panthers. Puel up for the spike and hits off a couple Panthers players, but they can't keep that ball up. Indians serve the ball. Oh, good stop by Puel. Spiked again, another stop by Puel. That one set up. Tried, tipped over. And somehow that gets right past Werner. St. Clair up. On to Peters' side. Werner spikes it, but it goes out. Indians ball. Sullivan with the serve now. Set by the Panthers. Ball spiked, and Sullivan can't save it. St. Clair only needs a couple more points to win the second set. Hopefully the Indians can I believe this is set point. Sullivan sets up for Puel. Stopped and put right back down. And somehow the Panthers are able to keep that ball alive, and it's spiked out. That was incredible. I don't know how St. Clair was able to keep that ball up, but somehow it came right to 22 from St. Clair, and he was able to kick it up, and it went back on Peters' side, and they tried to take advantage of the chaos on the Panthers' end of the court and tried spiking it, and it just went out of bounds. This third set is about to get underway as the Upper St. Clair Panthers were able to win the last one. So it's tied at 1. Hopefully the Indians can come out on top in this set, and it will for sure be a battle, though, as both teams are very talented. As we saw St. Clair's ability to keep the ball up, as we saw both teams' abilities to keep the ball up, it was quite extraordinary, to be honest, especially for the ending of the last set. I'm still in awe about it, as St. Clair was able to use their feet to keep the ball up, and the Indians could not capitalize on the chaos that was going on. St. Clair is going to start off serving. And immediately, St. Clair gets the first point. A little mishit by Kramer. Panthers are going to serve again. Warner spiked it. Sullivan with the serve. Ball's being set up by St. Clair. The spike out of bounds. Oh. And that ball did come all the way up to us. As I mentioned earlier, as the ball almost came up all the way to us, it landed right next to me. And somehow that turned into St. Clair's point. And that spike was deflected by Warner and then out of bounds. St. Clair's serve did not make it over the net. Warner is going to serve for the Indians. Sean Werner. Their serve makes it over. Set up by the Panthers. It's blocked. Indians point. They're able to tie it up at 3. Ball set up, just tipped over by the Panthers. Pule spikes it. Spikes it into a Upper St. Clair player, but made it over the net. And that bump was mishit as St. Clair just hit it right out of bounds, almost right off the serve. And Werner kind of messed up on the serve. St. Clair's going to get the ball back. And Chalstick comes in for Werner. And good play by the Indians, able to get a point and the serve back. And that was a hard serve by the Panthers, and the hit back by the Indians hit the ceiling, then went on to the Panthers' side. So, Panthers point. Pule. Pule spikes that one. Indians point. Oh, hard serve by Pule. Almost recovered by the Panthers, but it is not. Pule serves once again. Hard serve right into the net, though. Panthers are going to get the serve back. Sullivan sets it over to Chalstick, just tips it over. But Panthers are able to recover and get a point for their own. That serve is right into the net. Indian serve. Kramer with the serve. Set up by the Panthers. Oh, what a recovery by the Indians. And Werner puts it down for another point for Peters Township. Kramer serves again. Low serve, went just above the net. Kramer's able to save that one. Panthers get the ball back, and the serve is out of bounds. Indians ball. Good serve by the Indians, set up by the Panthers, and that was a real hard spike by 21 from the Panthers. I would not have liked to have been in front of that shot, that spike. Good recovery by Kramer. Sullivan just tips it over, only option he had. Spike tipped by Warner. Pule puts it over. Now Upper St. Clair's making up some ground, only down by 1 now in this third set. Warner just hits it over. 21 spikes it. I thought that was out of bounds, but I guess it wasn't. And the Panthers now tied the third set up. Indians with the spike to get possession of the ball back. Sullivan serves it. Now set up by the Panthers, but number one's attempt to just put it over the net failed. Oh, Sullivan's serve barely made it over. A little chaos by St. Clair there. They were running all over the court. Oh, put back down by Werner. Sullivan with the serve, set up by the Indians, and both Kramer and Sullivan went to save it, and both kind of gave out the last second because they didn't want to run into each other. Don't blame them. Could have been a nasty collision. Indians are going to get the ball back. And the Panthers' spike was blocked by Chalstick. Set up by the Panthers. And I think the ref said that, the line judge said that it was tipped by one of the Indians players. Sullivan, oh, with the deception, looked like he was going to set it up and just put it right over. St. Clair's not looking too hot right now, as they're just they're all arguing with one another and trying to figure out. Oh, and that ball is muffled by Peel. I'm sorry, as I was saying, though, St. Clair just looks in chaos right now. That's what I'm talking about. Their hits aren't going the way they want, and you can tell it's clearly getting to them as they're kind of arguing with one another and just trying to get the ball over instead of setting up for the play that probably should happen. Oh, and somehow St. Clair is able to put that ball over. Pule spiked it out of bounds. Blocked. Sullivan sets it up. Blocked by St. Clair, and they might be having a rally. Only down by 3 now. At one point, they trailed by 8. And St. Clair's able to get another point. Sullivan sets it up for Chalstick. Saved by the Panthers. Blocked. Set up. Wow, good little misplay there by The Indians able to get that point in the serve back. And I believe Werner came back in for Chalstick. And Sullivan reads that one perfectly and finds where there's no man. This ball's gonna be spiked. Recovered by the Indians. And that spike is gonna be good. I believe that hit the line exactly. Spiked out of bounds. Timeout Panthers. Indians are 2 points away from winning the third set. Hopefully they can, hopefully they can come out on top here. The Panthers trail by 6. So hopefully this is a long enough break to rest some of the Indians players, so that they're kind of refreshed and able to, kind of clear their heads and put 2 more points up. Kramer's going to serve the ball after the timeout. Oh, spike's blocked. It's kept up. They're just going to need to get this one over. Peel sets it up for Chalstick. Blocked. Sullivan. St. Clair tries spiking it. Pierce is going to get it over. And St. Clair looked like they were gonna. Excuse me, like they were gonna set the ball up for a spike, but 22 took matters into his own hands and just sent it over the net. Sullivan sets it up for Warner. Warner spikes it out. Panthers serve. They're down by 4 now. Peel up. Sullivan puts it up. Spike. Out was inbounds. That one was also on the line. One more point. Oh! Werner almost puts it back. That serve went off the net. Spike. Stop. Spike again. Stop by Kramer. Sullivan puts it over. St. Clair in desperation mode. And it's blocked by the Indians. The Indians have a chance to win the 4th set and then hopefully win the match. But St. Clair is definitely going to come out in the next set and come out on fire and try to send this game into 5. All right. And so this 4th set is about to get underway as the Peters Township Indians are hoping to put away the Upper St. Clair Panthers in this 4th and possibly final set. Sullivan is going to start off with the ball. Sullivan serves it. Set up by St. Clair. Spike blocked. The ball is put back right onto the Indian side by St. Clair. Ball stopped by Kramer. And Warner spikes it. The spike was blocked, but back onto the Panthers' side, so it's Indians' point. Sullivan sets it up. Peel. Indians just had to get it over. Didn't have a good opportunity. And the Panthers spiked that right into their own net. Werner has the serve. Ball set up. Good stop by Sullivan and a miscommunication by the Indians. And Chalstick comes in the game for Werner. And an ace by the Panthers. 21 didn't get everything he wanted on it. I don't know if you could hear him. After he served the ball, he kind of grunted. But it fooled the Indians also, as it counts as a point. Serve off the net. Sullivan sets it up for Chalstick. Spiked. Chalstick tries to go up for the block, but it's spiked right past him. Indians are just going to need to get the ball over. They do. Set up. Blocked. Recovered by the Panthers. Tried to tip over, but cannot. Spike, tipped over, but no, it's not. Off the net, and right back onto the Panthers' side. Indians point and serve. Peel serves it out of bounds. Panthers serve the ball. Set up by Sullivan. Panthers take the lead by 2. Sullivan sets it up for Peel. Spike, but blocked. Panthers serve the ball once again. Pule set it up over to Sullivan. Back over to the spike is recovered. Panthers try spiking it. And that was a really nice setup by the Indians, but they weren't able to capitalize. And a miss hit by the Indians. And Pierce Township is going to call a timeout. The Panthers are pretty fired up right now as they just went on a run. The Indians haven't scored a point in almost and it's been a long time since the Indians scored their last point. The Pierce Township coach hoping to gain the composure of his players back. They did seem a little frazzled for the last couple points, just trying to set up, just trying to get the ball over the net and stay alive instead of actually setting up plays. St. Clair serves it. Doug, set, spike. Oh, blocked. Out. And now the Indians are going to get the ball back. Werner comes back in for Chopstick. Oh, good recovery by the Indians. St. Clair hoping to capitalize. Doug. Hit over by Sullivan with one hand. Sullivan. Oh, good recover by the Panthers. Spike blocked. Able to keep it alive. Spiked off the net. Off the net and out, so Indians ball. Upper St. Clair's coach is not too happy about that call. Don't really know what there is to argue about it, though. And that's Panthers' point. And the Panthers serve right into the net. Indians are going to get the ball back, only down by 3 now. Set up by the Panthers. Oh, good save. And what a recovery by the Indians. And Werner's able to throw it down for to decrease the lead by 2. Served by the Indians. Set. Just poked over by the Panthers. They're going to get the ball back. Serve. Warner with the spike. Didn't even look like he jumped off the ground on that one and hit it right towards the ground in a hard position for the Panthers to handle. Looked like off of Warner's head. This game is just getting pretty back and forth, or the set, I should say. The Panthers will get a serve, get 2 points. Indians will get the ball back and get 2 points, and somehow that ball was recovered, but it was hit out of bounds by the Panthers player. Chopsticks coming in for Kramer. Warner, serve, up, set, spike, stopped by Sullivan. Almost a miscommunication, but not. And that ball is spiked into the net. Panthers lead by the score of 13-10. And Panthers' serve is also into the net, so Indians ball back. Good serve by the Indians. This one's being set up. Serve for Peel, or I'm sorry, spike for Peel. And the Indians were able to come back. And it's all tied up at 13. And that was, the Indians players backed off on that one because they thought it was out of bounds, but it just hit right in the corner. Pule spiked it, so it's recovered, and it hits off the ceiling and comes back. Hits off the ceiling and changes direction. Pule with the serve. Set. The ball almost looked like it was grabbed and thrown over, but blocked. Just gonna need to put it over, and that's spiked out of bounds. Indians take the lead. Pule serves off the top of the net and just slips back over onto their own side. Pule, dug, set, spike. Point for the Indians. Kramer serves it off the top of the net, but goes over. Recovered by Pule. That's just thrown over. Spike blocked. Spike recovered by the Indians for Warner. This one's being set for the Indians. Sullivan just taps it over. 21 for the spike, and that would have been out of bounds. And just a few moments ago, the Panthers had a ball that went up and hit the ceiling and changed direction, and same thing just happened to the Indians. Sullivan throws it over, and the Panthers are almost able to recover by kicking it again, but set up, spike, block. Sullivan sets up for Pule. Ball goes right up, changes direction, and St. Clair's not able to recover. '21 with the spike, blocked. Again. Blocked again. And St. Clair is going to call a timeout. So the Indians are looking to put Upper St. Clair away in this fourth set. The Panthers hoping to live to fight another day right now as they're down by 3. And the Peters has the ball, the serve. Set up for 21, and he's blocked by Werner. Oh, and that one was off the fingertips of Werner. Panthers get the point. St. Clair's going to serve. And the serve does not make it over the net. Sullivan serves it over, 21. Blocked by Werner. But Panthers' ball. Sullivan's going to set it up. And now the Panthers are only down by 2. Sullivan gives it to Puel. Puel spikes it. Warner's going to get the serve. Oh, good recovery by Puel. Puel spikes it out of bounds. This is becoming a really close game. Sullivan sets it up. Regardless, it is Indians' point. They need one more. Spiked right down. And the Indians win this matchup. It was a very well-fought game by both teams, but the Pierce Township Indians just happened to come out on top. Congratulations to both teams. It was a great game. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Cole Szymanski. We'll see you next time.